Hello, class 12. This session is for you. Already we have started, not only started, at least I think 90% covered also the chapter integration by parts. And only very few sums left that in last day in online class already I have said that I will complete this through videos. Okay, so this is the first video for that chapter. Sum number up to sum number 28 done. 4 more questions we are doing now. Up to sum number of 28 done. Now this is sum number 29. Sum number 29. Okay. What is the question? Integral tan inverse square root of 1 minus x by 1 plus x dx. Okay. How to do it? Now let us put x is equal to cos 2 theta. You see x is equal to cos 2 theta, that means dx is equal to minus 2 sine 2 theta d theta. Okay, therefore I is equal to tan inverse square root of 1 minus cos 2 theta by 1 plus cos 2 theta dx is what? Dx is minus 2 sine 2 theta d theta. Okay, so 1 minus cos 2 theta, we know that is equals to 2 sine square theta, and 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. So 2 sine square theta by 2 cos square theta. Okay, at first let me write 2 sine square theta by 2 cos square theta. 2 sine square theta by 2 cos square theta into minus 2 sine theta. This we can take outside. Take this minus 2 outside the integration sign, and it is coming sine 2 theta d theta. Okay, so it is coming minus 2 tan inverse 2 cancel sine square theta by cos square theta, tan square theta under root tan square theta is coming tan theta. So we can write tan inverse tan theta sine 2 theta d theta, and tan inverse tan theta we know that is only theta, so it is coming minus 2 theta sine 2 theta d theta. Okay, now same as before, that means we will apply the by parts rule, eyelet rule. Okay, so it will be theta we will consider as u function and trigonometric function, because we know I, L, A, T, E. So at first algebraic function is there, so it will be considered as u function, then trigonometric function. So then trigonometric function we will consider as v function. Okay. So what we will write, minus 2 in theta integral sine 2 theta d theta minus integral d theta of theta integral sine 2 theta d theta d theta. Okay, so it is coming minus 2 sine 2 theta means minus cos 2 theta by theta. So right here minus theta cos 2 theta by 2 minus integral. This is 1 and this is coming again minus cos 2 theta by 2 minus cos 2 theta by 2 d theta. Okay, so let me write this, which is coming half we can take out, so minus 2, it will be minus 1, minus 1 is plus also, so write theta minus theta cos 2 theta minus minus plus integral cos 2 theta. Integral cos 2 theta means sine 2 theta by 2. So right here sine 2 theta by 2, then plus c. Okay. Now just we have to put the value of theta here. What is theta we know. Already we have written. So let me rub this part. Okay, so it is coming plus c. After this I'm writing here, so minus of minus theta, minus minus it is coming plus, then 2 theta cos 2 theta plus if you open the bracket, then it is coming minus plus minus minus sine 2 theta. Yes. We can do one thing. Let us take common half here. This half we can take outside this. So half 2 theta cos 2 theta minus sine 2 theta plus c. Okay, now put the value of theta. So 2 theta means we know theta equals to cos 2 theta equals to x we have taken. Therefore 2 theta will be cos inverse x and theta will be 2 theta na. Okay. So theta means 2 theta we have written. Okay, 2 theta equals to cos inverse. Instead of this 2 theta we will write cos inverse x and cos 2 theta is x. So better write x cos inverse x. X cos inverse x minus sine 2 theta means square root of, as cos 2 theta equals to x, therefore sine 2 theta will be square root of 1 minus x square plus c. So this will be the answer for this sum. Sum number 29 done. Okay. Next sum number 30. Next sum number 30. Sum number 30. What is the question? Integral sine inverse x by 1 minus x square whole to the power 3 by 2 dx. Okay. Now let us put x equal to sine theta, as this is sine inverse. Always this should be our target. If it is a trigonometric function, if it is given say sine inverse x, then we will put x as sine theta. If it is cos inverse x or tan inverse x, our target should be to get tan inverse tan theta, cos inverse cos theta, sine inverse sine theta, like this. Okay, for this what we will put, that we have to think very well before choosing this function, before choosing this. So here we will take sine inverse x is equal to sine theta. So put x is equal to sine theta. X is equal to sine theta means we know dx is equal to cos theta d theta. Done. Therefore I is equal to sine inverse x. Sine inverse x is equal to this. So now write sine inverse sine theta. Sine inverse sine theta by 1 minus x square means what? 1 minus x square means cos square theta. 1 minus x square means, as we have taken x is equal to sine theta, so 1 minus x square means 1 minus x square will be 1 minus sine square theta, that gives us cos square theta. So cos square theta whole to the power 3 by 2. Okay, and instead of dx we will write cos theta d theta. Done. Okay. Next is we know sine inverse sine theta is equal to theta by cos square theta whole to the power 3 by 2. That gives us only cos cube theta. And here it is already there, cos theta d theta. Now one cos theta we can cancel. So we will get theta d theta by cos square theta. Theta d theta by cos square theta. So cos 1 by cos square theta, that is equal to sec square theta we know. So write here theta sec square theta d theta. So one is algebraic function and another is trigonometric function. Algebraic function, according to the Euler rule, algebraic function will come first. So that will be treated as u function. So what we will write? Theta integral sec square theta d theta minus integral d theta of theta into integral sec square theta d theta integral d theta. Okay. Next what? Integral sec square x, we know that is tan x. So here you write theta tan theta. Theta tan theta minus integral this we will get as 1 and integral sec square theta again tan theta. So it is coming tan theta d theta. So theta tan theta minus log sec theta. Log sec theta plus c. Okay. Now we will put one by one the value of theta. Theta we have taken sine theta equals to x. So theta should be sine inverse x. Theta sine inverse x. And tan theta we will write as tan theta is coming x by square root of 1 minus x square by trigonometry, that this rule, triangle rule. X equal to sine theta means this is theta. So x by 1. So this is coming square root of base is coming square root of 1 minus x square theta. Okay, then tan theta will perpendicular by base, so x by square root of 1 minus x square. So we will write what? X theta means we know that is sine inverse x. So right here x by square for tan theta, x by square root of 1 minus x square, and tan theta is coming sine inverse x minus log sec theta, we know sec theta value is 1 by square root of 1 minus x square, log 1 by square root of 1 minus x square plus c. As it is 1 by square root of 1 minus x square, we can write 1 minus x square whole to the power minus half. So that minus half and this minus, we can write this as plus here. So what we will write? This is coming x by square root of 1 minus x square sine inverse x plus half log 1 minus x square. 1 minus x square plus c. I think under there. It's understood. This is sum number 30. Okay. Now next sums coming with new video. Thank you.